All right, well, likely encouraged by the success of Mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani, New York City staring down the very likely prospect of many of its leaders in Washington getting serious about primary challenges.
Yeah, and it goes all the way to the top with a city councilman poised to challenge Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries. Our senior political reporter, Henry Rossoff, live for us at City Hall with what you need to and what you need to watch out for. We thought that maybe AOC would primary Chuck Schumer, but there might be others.
Yeah, well, that primary would be years down the line. We're talking about congressional primaries next year, and candidates already coming out of the woodwork, both in style and substance, copying Mayor-elect Mamdani. And as you say, this goes all the way to challenging the top Democratic leader in the country right now.
I'm New York City Council member Chiose, and this is my new series, Why Not Working?
Known for his edgy and engaging social media videos filmed around the city that look and sound a lot like
We're going to get to the bottom of this.
Mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani's, now Brooklyn Councilman Chiose, a big backer of Mamdani, is trying to capitalize on his momentum. He's filed paperwork to run for Congress against Democratic Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries, although he's stopped short of a formal announcement. Leader Jeffries seemed confident when asked about the potential challenge.
Come on in, the water is warm.
If anything, the water is downright hot across the city. Osei is the leading edge of a wave of left-leaning Democrats, some aligned with the Democratic Socialists of America, looking to seize congressional power. In addition to the challenge Jeffries is facing in Brooklyn's 8th congressional district, Dan Goldman in New York 10 is expecting a challenger. Grace Meng in New York 6 in Queens has a primary challenger, as does Richie Torres out of New York 15 in the Bronx.
Hakeem Jeffries, Dan Goldman, Grace Meng, who are squarely in their prime, who have very effective constituent services and have a strong record of public service. It is tough to make an argument against them.
All of this Democratic infighting will unfold during the first few months of the Mamdani administration early next year. And just yesterday, the incoming mayor threw cold water on the idea of Osei challenging Jeffries.
I believe that there are many ways right here in New York City to both deliver on an affordability agenda and take on the authoritarian administration in the White House.
But his attempts to pick and choose who gets a primary challenger may be in vain.
The DSA is on a hunt to take out as many incumbent establishment Democrats as possible.
A spokesman for Congressman Goldman told me of the prospect that he and others could face serious primary challenges, says this is really not the time and place for Democrats, especially on the national level, when they're trying to regain one of the three seats of power, and namely they're thinking their best chances in the House. So he said in the era of Trump, this doesn't seem appropriate to him. That being said, he fully expects a challenge, just like the other three that I mentioned in my story. Live at City Hall, Henry Rossoff, Pix 11 News.